So I came across a blockchain project recently called Metfi, and to be honest, I was pretty skeptical about it at first, but I decided to take a closer look and do some in-depth research. What I discovered was pretty eye-opening, so I'm going to share my findings with you so that you can draw your own conclusions. Metfi combines the concepts of offering incentives for inviting others to join the project with access to innovative tech opportunities. So first of all, let's summarize briefly what independent affiliates and investors want. Affiliate marketers tend to look at the business. Is it a good venture? Secondly, the team. Are the key players reliable and capable? All importantly, is the compensation plan attractive? And finally, does the project seem reliable and sustainable? With investments, we ask, is there high potential? Can we expect high returns? Does the project have high ideals? Is it doing something good for the world? And of course, is it low risk? Remember those points because they form the basic criteria I applied in evaluating Metfi. Really, in all ventures, it comes down to the simple balance between what do I stand to gain versus what is my exposure. So let's take a look at Metfi. In simple terms, how does Metfi describe itself? First of all, it's a blockchain-based decentralized autonomous organization, or DAO, and Metfi invites anyone to be part of it. It serves as an investment vehicle for the community. It seeks out and screens potential metaverse and Web3 ventures to invest in on their behalf. As a DAO, Metfi is democratic. All of its actions are determined by voting of members that it calls Metfiers. And finally, Metfi promises to be a wealth distributor, sharing profits from the metaverse and Web3 unicorns it invests in with the community. Okay, sounds pretty interesting. I wanted to know more, so I dug deeper. And here's my benefit analysis. 1. Metfi is operating in the major growth sector of Web3. Its stated vision is to invest in metaverse and Web3 projects. I learned that even top finance leaders like Citibank predict that the metaverse economy will grow 32,500% by 2030. 2. Metfi runs on the Binance Smart Chain. With Binance being the world's top crypto exchange, this provides a strong partnership for Metfi. 3. Metfi seems pretty committed to transparency, allowing the leading blockchain security firm Certic to audit its whole system. 4. Users connect to Metfi with privately held DeFi wallets, like metamask, allowing them to retain control of their digital assets. I wondered, what's all this about metaverse and Web3 anyway? Are business leaders really serious about it? Big players like JP Morgan and Citibank have released detailed analysis reports and projections on the metaverse economy and trends. But why? Isn't metaverse more about some fancy new kind of gaming with things like avatars and NFTs? I decided to find out what, if any, major industries were getting into this, and I was blown away. Just about every major sector is seriously exploring this now. No wonder the big money boys are taking notice. Gaming, yes, of course, no surprise there, but also fashion and beauty, banking and finance, real estate, healthcare, education, big tech and telecom, entertainment, sports, manufacturing, retail, and more. Don't just believe me, check out how many top news outlets are covering the subject. And this is really new stuff from this year, even the last couple of months. Metaverse and Web3 are revolutionizing the gaming industry. Here we have McKinsey publishing a report on the fashion industry and metaverse. And so many of the top fashion brands are getting into this, hosting immersive virtual reality events, offering virtual products, and securing land in metaverse platforms. Just about every top banking and finance organization is jumping into this. These are just a few of them: Visa, JP Morgan, Union Bank, HSBC, MasterCard, Bank of America, plus American Express, and major banks all over the world. Real estate is interesting because it's both virtual real estate and the metaverse, selling for millions of dollars, but I think even more significantly, using metaverse tools for selling physical real estate. Healthcare. With education, we see these reports of the disruption happening. And also here, the University of Nevada and the University of Miami already jumping in. Of course, literally all of the top tech giants are looking at this, and telecom too. This infographic shows what huge brands are seriously active in it. The entertainment world is merging with the metaverse in many ways. Big artists like Ariana Grande have already done virtual shows with huge success, so it is no wonder that millions of dollars are being invested in this by top players like Warner Music. Sports too. I read that over 80% of sports fans would pay to watch real-world sports in the metaverse. All the top sports organizations are getting involved. This was kind of a surprise. Retail giants are also joining in. I mean Walmart, Shopify, and it is disrupting manufacturing even, like with BMW. Look. Okay, how about the risk side of things? So with blockchain projects, the debate is often about centralization versus distributed or decentralized systems. With standard Web 2 models, all is centralized. They own and control the whole system. For sales organizations, all is hosted and controlled in centralized servers, so you're at their mercy basically. In decentralized systems, authority and control lie with the user, so responsibility shifts to you. If you lose your DeFi wallet's private keys, it's on you. That's your risk. The bottom line is this: there's no such thing as zero risk. It's all about mitigating risks and minimizing exposure. I did a detailed comparison between typical network sales organizations plus many crypto projects and Metfi. This is basically covering common pain points that people experience. First, the matter of central interference. Many people have had the pain of back-office systems suspended, going down, or just getting shut down suddenly. Well, that can't happen with Metfi. It's a DAO, so it's not under centralized control. Most independent affiliates have at some time had their accounts frozen for all sorts of random reasons. Metfi runs on smart contracts, and no freeze function is programmed into the system. Crypto folks worry about the rug pull, when major token holders pump and dump, pulling the rug out from all of the others who invested in the token. Metfi addressed this concern by a smart contract lockup of $2.5 million worth of its MFI tokens for 5 years. And on top of that, there are no privileged token holders who got them free or cheap pre-launch. All tokens were released at once in a fair launch. Same time, same price. And what team builder has not had the pain of their members getting ripped off by other so-called leaders? Metfi features automatic, smart contract-controlled member positioning in the network. It does not support manual member placement. And Metfi is tamper-proof. Its smart contracts can't be altered, even by the developers themselves, because they burned the private keys after deployment. Crypto can often have swings in value. Whales can really impact token value through speculation. With Metfi, well over 90% of all tokens are staked to support the proof-of-stake protocol. Staked token pools grow with staking rewards. This helps offset short-term volatility. Blockchain projects are typically centered around singular ventures, whereas Metfi is an investment vehicle with numerous diversified investments. This helps to offset risk. Many network marketing companies run into commission payment problems with the ever-present overpay threat. Late or incomplete payments are so common that it's all but accepted. With Metfi, these problems do not exist because commissions are executed automatically in real time through smart contracts. Commissions don't even enter central wallets. They are just immediately paid out in the same original transaction. This is something I have never seen before in the industry. Centralized systems run the risk of attacks or all kinds of technical problems. Metfi's interface is a decentralized app, or dApp. It just draws and displays data from the Binance Smart Chain. Finally, seeking independent auditing is almost unheard of in this industry. Being on blockchain offers a high level of transparency already. Metfi took it much further, subjecting itself to scrutiny by the top blockchain security firm in the world, Certic. I've honestly been looking at Metfi from many angles, and I just can't deny that whoever created it went to great lengths to create something very stable and sustainable, operating in what I have learned is the most dynamic investment sector of today. This is my application of the SOAR analysis tool, which looks at internal and external short-term and long-term elements. Strengths: decentralized, run by smart contracts, auto-executing, tamper-proof, community-driven, independently audited. Opportunities: Web3 trend, growth sector, diversified investments, hosted on Binance, first mover advantage. Aspirations: membership in millions, vibrant community, NFT marketplace, X billions treasury value. Results: number 1 Web3 incubator, multiple unicorns, industry leader. I hope that serves as a helpful review of Metfi. Of course, these are all personal observations and opinions. I am not a financial advisor or expert. This is not financial advice. Please draw your own conclusions, since we all bear our own risk for investments we make.